Howdy, everybody. I'm Prideful Ginger, and welcome back to Wildermyth. Where we last left off, our heroes were dealing with quite the sticky situation. Now, let's see if we can help our heroes finish this journey and find a true solution to this problem they're having, shall we? First, let's secure an item for our crew. You know, they're a little undergeared. I think so, anyway. Oh, man. Research complete. So good. Perhaps one day they'll tell our story in this very spot. Let's see, potency. Yeah, you know what, I'll give it to her. Alright, let's go scout this out, see what we got. Bullet du et français, let's do this. Looks like some foxes up the heather, snapping at the bees. Folded clouds fill the harness from the lights. Hills swell and sink in soft hues. The day's damp coat them. I keep forgetting whether I locked the door. Me too. Me too. Even by this age, one to be married to someone. What? Just spent a lot of time in books. A lot of them are stories I used to think. Adventures took those kind of shapes. Slope shrugs. Slopes shrug them down a little valley to a riverside. Sounds of rushing water come clearly broadening. The everlasting frictions are full of danger, conundrums, pain and losses, but also love. They're driven by love. Their arcs around love like planets around a star. Recommend me a star book. I want to learn about that stuff. The Elder Lights is where I learned most of it. What I got, that's River Players, who wrote it. We have a copy. The river bank's a low-roaring, life-smelling place. But, to put it sufficiently, my own experience of love isn't story-like. It's meeting person after person. None of them quite eliciting my lasting passion, my interest. People like you know, you just don't seem to give them a serious look. Anyway, you'll find someone. Always felt like you would. Oh, stop. One of the river's daughters. What? Huh? One glimpse and Kryn pushes forward. A woman is kneeling by the river. When she notices them, she strains, dropping some glistening articles in the water. Her chin tilts. She's undoubtedly a waterling, a mystical being who shares some strange bond with the wild river. Her flowing hair drops down her back. Kryn moves forward, as if pulled, catching her eye. Kryn, be careful here. She's not necessarily glad you're human. I mean, she's not really human either. She's centaur, but... Hello, Who am I? Her glance is dark, curious, lingering over Kryn's face. Then she glimmers a star-like grin, and dashes up the riverbed. Whatever gleaming object she abandoned in the river begins to drift the opposite direction. Wait! But My heart tells me to follow her. She left some behind. I think I can get it. Let's go! Kryn runs, chasing the wind where the woman went. You're half horse. She ain't outrunning you. If she outruns you, it's because you slow, not her. Kryn runs, chasing the wind where the woman went. The calling voices of her companions fade. Shattered sprays of faraway songs sting her rushing face like rain, but a golden light falls somewhere further on, for her feet to follow. Remember all this, Kryn. If nothing else, transcribe this. 6 brooks tremble down a near hillside. Their crackling waters tangle among old, handy-worked stone, corners and bones of a forgotten place. The wild reclaimed one widening stream leave the ruins to wander the woods and become a river. The chaos of water noise is tied by a singer's tongue in gentle knots of momentary melody. Here you are! Here I am usually, and you're slower than I thought. Come down in the river. The waterling's voice is powerful and planet, capable of flowing through all the pitches of a scale and the smallest gaps that spit them. Kryn, you're called. Its very earthly name, isn't it? How do you know? Your friends used it to invoke you. Slosh. The steam water soaks Kryn's garments as she walks towards the woman. Well, you're mountain-like, stony and strong. You're strange to me, and yet mountain-like. You have a horse butt. You're definitely mountain-like, woman. Or field-like. Both. Both is good. And yet, she slips from the stream over the crumbling walls in a flash. Want me to keep following? If you like. Climbing up is somewhat more difficult for Kryn. Do you chase everyone who runs from you? It's fox behavior. It's wild-hearted of you. Yeah, I guess so, but your eyes, your funny smile, it was like you were beckoning me. You weren't? Well, how does a winsome waterling answer such a question? Here's a view of the lake. You won't know it well until you've seen it. In its stars all year round, but here it is. Kryn follows her past the thinning trees. We didn't spot this place. Glades white birds circle, display Isaac flaming among their feathers. They graze the water, sometimes settling on it to gossip together. The lake curves around where those dark oaks stand. There's wonderful fish. You must know a great deal about water life. I guess I do. I don't know. Do you find the water fascinating? In certain ways. Really, it's beautiful, though. The waterling expels a deep sigh. How long would you stay here? She leans on the trunk and smirks with a sunny eye, making idle gestures. Fall in love with me, can't you? Be my love and help me through this life, and I'm sorry, just be my love. Be my love, oh, I'm really my... Love me! Just love me. Also, here's my name. You know, okay. And your come and go. I know that. Your task seems important. But if you return to me as you may, and are true, I confess my hope is very dear that you'll say yes, and we'll wed. Kryn doesn't need to make up her mind. Oh. Yes. Perfect. We'll be blasting legends of a yearning scholar and a river daughter. Yes. The two draw close. A cool breeze jumps off the water. The lake bird grabs loudly, then lifts off the sun together. My true feeling requires little thought, I guess. For me also. Tell me your history, your ways, your ideas. I'll tell you, I'll hold you, and I'll speak. Their first kiss is long, but the pact of love it seals will last far longer. Strong though all their hours together and apart, as they separate, Ruby twists and slips a swash of cool fabric over Kryn's head to hug her shoulders. This is so beautiful. It'll help you. Help me to know my mantle keeps you safe. They part by the entrance to the ruins, promising to meet again whenever they can. Spend peaceful times together. They'll bring stories to each other years on. Kryn returns to find her companions on the banks where she first left them. Ah, you're back! Was starting to think you had gotten eaten, or something. Nice cloak. Yeah, I caught up to her. Over dinner, Kryn tells them everything, or as much as they need to know. The next morning, they'll finish their survey of the land and their go, but Kryn will always come back. My heart! My heart! Oh, my heart! Oh, I'm a sucker for romance. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what? Sure. Get that real quick and then I'll send you guys over here to start the true final battle. Maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be the end of just the first chapter. Well, there's 3 chapters in this. I haven't even finished the first one yet. I'm so slow. Am I afraid? Nah. I don't believe in fear. I'm too prideful for that. Oh, God, I just realized they're chasing, like... Oh, man. This is gonna be good. None of us know what had changed the beast who roamed our wilds. Who knew something lived inside them? Blue burning hate that freezed them, then left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today, we'd finally find out where it came from, and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Greyloft, Artificer looks mostly intact. But we should still stay ready. Grayman, anything? Oh, you know me, just anxious. Lead on. Smile. Protect this smile. Ah. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, I'm with you. They'll approach the town of Greyloft Artificery. Is completely silent? Ah, horror. We finally have reached the horror aspect. I'm scared, everybody. Well, when in doubt, throw a horse at it. Oh yeah, what does that do? Oh. Does the thing on... Does this do nothing? Here we go. Speed and armor. Respect! Alright, let's... Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna move you up, and I'm gonna stealth you, buddy. You're pretty good. There you go. My 2 wizards on the hand need to get kind of move up on their own. Ooh, that doesn't look good. What's going on? We shouldn't be here. We need to leave. Unforgivable. How many more are there? There's tracks. They go up to that barn door. Wait, shh. You hear that? Whatever did this could still be inside. Grrr. Aw, crap. Aw, crap. Where was that at? Pop! You know what, you two? I'll move you back. Do your fancy thing. This lantern, what else can you do? Is that it? Illuminate! Let's bring you here. Let's have you prep this as well. Let's illuminate that. And then, you know what? Let's also infuse this rock. Yep, there we go. I'll bring you over here. Oh no! Oof! Ow, that has got a sting. Okay, so I gotta play safe with her now. Perfect. So I'll keep you in the back line. 1. Let's draw that. Let's move you up here. Can you infuse anything? Nope. I will keep you in the back line as I proceed to move her forward. I'm smart. I am only an expert at combat. I would never... Frying pan! No reaction. Concerning, but not a bad sign. Said the... Yeah, that's where I need to go. Okay. Didn't... I'll have you infuse this, and then I'll have you move up behind her for safety. Guardian you. What can I infuse? First, I'm going to infuse that, and I will infuse that. Okay. Yep, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Move you here, open the door, and... Can I not? Oh wow, it's just out of range. Oh, that is unfair. Are you kidding? No? No? You're killing me, Smalls. 40% chance. I should have saw it coming. Sure, I'll make you walk these on fire. And I will keep you back here. First, I will illuminate. Perfect. Kind of what I expected. First, can't. That is unfortunate. Let's move you here. My boy understands how it's done. Respect. Respect. So I guess whatever I'm looking for is in here. Okay, I got this. I need to start setting up everyone's magic though before we really walk in there. There we go. That should do me some good. So move you here. I'll move you here as well. I'll move you here, and I'll move you here. We'll let that in my turn a little prematurely. So you open the door. Oh, okay. Mr. Whatever the hell you are, I see you, and I raise you a fire. I'll move you here, and guardian you up. You're still very low, but you should be protected. I'll put you here. Let's infuse. I'll have you infuse that. And I'll have you infuse this furnace too. I will put you here, and then because I'm smart, I will stealth you back next to her to protect her. Oof, crap, I missed something? Uh-oh. But she didn't. She's good, baby. Perfect. Alright, let's start doing some of that delicious damage. Let's light them up. For you. Boosh, baby. Let's spell burst a little bit. When in doubt, throw a rock at it. Is this the end of you already? Get out of here, Gorgon. We are professional heroes. Can't touch us. We are the best. Boom, baby. Clean. My boy. Respect. Ooh, a tier 1 bow. Oh, you already have a tier 1 bow. You have failed me, sir. Yeah, I don't need the other one because this isn't... Yep. Alright. I'm gonna have you pierce armor. I think that's gonna be pretty soft for you, my brother. We shouldn't have come here. What? Hey, Grey Maid. It's alright. It's dead. Nothing beyond us. I think we've proven that. The hulking carcass streams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsion courses along its appendages to the extremities of its body. And then... Uh-oh. My boy! The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Marlith like he's a straw doll, his weapon falling uselessly from his hand as it pulls him in. Marlith, don't panic! Oh, I'm sorry. If some creature done gonna grab me, I'm gonna panic. A voice from Merlith's... a voice leaks from Merlith's mouth. It's wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone featuring and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up. Still yourselves. Bone stacks this world. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not alike to us. Weak lungs and small minds. Stacks of splintering bones. Thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives so noisily? Be wise now. Will you survive if you hurt him? You think I flail for life? As you do. I am Gorgon. The Master Untrax has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Wiggling grasps tighten the tentacle invading Marloff's ear. Stop! Greymane leaps forward in an instant. Rusty saw leaps off its iron hooks, metal ribbing and rippling loud. Stop, I said! Ooh, magic! The slaw slices into its neck of the great beast. Merlith falls free of its tendrils. Kryn and Leash rush over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise. Greymane supports Merlith, helping him to stand. You're here, Merlith. You're alright. A strange, stony affliction spreads from Wilaf's ear. Merlith? This isn't over. I saw its mind. This stone was in its claw. Merlith takes the stone from Kryn's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice of a barn wall. The strange, polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Epic crystal. Each face is graven with an intact image. The world in the Gorgon's head was epic crystal. This town, Greyloft Artificery, these petrified people, even this monster, eddies and swells foretold a ferocious tide. Thepker glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master, Untrex, it's called. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddles is in it, the stone. I think we have to find out what Utrex wants and make sure he doesn't get it. Minus 25 charisma, plus 35 alone. I'm so sorry, brother. But that's good for her, but I'm so sorry, man. If I could have saved you, I would. Hey, years of peace. Into the first chapter. Let's see what interesting tales have happened. Let's remove some cards. Okay. Make the game easier for me. I appreciate that. During Years of Peace, the Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Merlaf's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Greyloft Artificery barn. Much of the time that passed, Kryn and the watery Riverly spent together. Their great love washes strife and sorrow away in its gentle force. Ruff and Ludi were stopped by a traveling man, a resident of a small village in Lorana's plains, where the Great One once feasted. He thanked them again for slaying the monster and ending the darkest days of his life. Merloff took it as a sign that his path was righteously chosen. Now the job wasn't quite as dangerous. Merloff became a guide to travel crossing the more treacherous stretches of swamp and mountain. I'm sorry. You went to do all of that just to become a guide? Okay. I mean, alright. I don't want to use a frying pan anymore. I feel like you are going to be... Let's put you... You know what? Ooh, that's kind of pretty. You know what? I'm gonna give it to this. I feel like you need a dual blade. Yeah, let's get you a tier 1 dual blade. Let's get you... Oof. You're too... You don't need to be slowed down. You're... What's this? Nah, let's get you this one. Let's click you. Let's get you... Let's give you a better one. Let's make everyone's gear a little bit better. Alright. There we go. What's the other one do? Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, yeah, I like this one more. Make my casters far more deadly. Oh, not to stop paying those points. Let's focus on weapons first. Craft. You're already good with that, so let's... Ooh, that looks so good together. That looks great. But I'm gonna make you... I'm gonna keep you this up. Do I want to give you guys a secondary weapon? Let's see, I think it said the wand. So, wand is 3. How about another dueling sword for you? These passives stack like I think they do. You know, spitballing, but if they stack, it'd make you know the dueling sword actually is the right thing to go. So you just have all those passives. Yeah, and then from here, I'll make you both some wands. Because of passives, yeah? Yeah. There you go. Perfect use of points. Now all of the people are geared out nicely. What about you? Nope, what does this do? Minus speed but gains armor. Nah, my boy's always a good move. Alright. Kryn volunteers her free days to decipher the epicrystal. If this is true, it has always gone smoothly. It hasn't always gone smoothly, and progression is mostly dripped along. The meaning of the weird stone has remained inscrutable for years. I know words, I can read. But today, something in her research slides into place. It's always been about heroes, isn't it? And she can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had years of relative peace. No, you're not getting it. They put in a more simpler image. You're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army. Out of just normal folks. I suppose I like to come with the right words. A speech. Words with incredible... something, sometimes awfully powerful. A symbol. You want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancient and set in their ways. So you're saying our Utrechts are master of Gorgons. needs this thing? What is it? Some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to help convince the other Gorgon to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need that spear? Or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Utrex? Perhaps there's something, an old evil, that a Gorgon is fighting, but I'm worried it's just us. I was able to find other records of epicrystals, rubbings. That was the first clue. An epicrystal is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story's elements here against some of our old legends. You know that tall tale? Kind of poem or song in some places? Queen of the Sea? It's interesting that you're dating, or you're with a water nymph kind of character, and you're just figuring this out. You should have been like, hey wife, hey love, can you look at this for me, because you know about water, and she should help you out, but guess I'm wrong. Yes, I'm familiar with it, yes. Our stone tells almost the same story, almost, and according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cave. It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they got a pretty big head start, so I don't know if it's anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We're all changed, remember? All of the havoc those things cause, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? We've been fed to the flames, true, but it's made us become the fire. Okay. So now I need to rush here? 350 dice left, okay. Okay, cool. So I need to rush here to get this, whatever this is. Alright, this is a good time to place it. Alright everybody, thank you for tuning. I appreciate it. I'll see you all next time at the extravaganza. And remember, always bring your drinks.